Hello and welcome back. Sat here in my study again doing another vlog rather than going up to the caravan, which we're all desperate to do. And this video or this vlog, what I decided to do, or I've wanted to do for a while, is talk about the tow bar that we've got on our car and how we went about choosing that tow bar and why we've got the detachable tow bar. Our first tow car that we had, it wasn't a very good tow car. It was a Renault Grand Scenic, which wasn't great for towing. We had a tow bar fitted on that, and we used a mobile mechanic to come and do that. I can't remember the company that did it. They went up to Angela's school and fitted it while she was at work. And we had a tow bar, fixed tow bar on the back of it. At the time, that seemed to be the best option. Using a mobile fitter was okay. There was no major problems. It was quite easy for him to come to Angela's school and fit it. You know, it worked quite well. The only downside to it was that obviously we didn't know the guy that was fitting it that well. He came up, he did the job, and there was a slight issue with the bumper. When they took the bumper off, it wasn't clipped in properly, and when we tried to contact them, because it was a mobile fitter, it was a national company and this guy had obviously come out, we couldn't get in contact with them to do that, or it was just the corner of the bumper was just or the back bumper was just hanging off a little bit. I did manage to clip it on myself, but I would rather they have done it, attention to detail, to make sure that it was okay. So yeah, that was a tow bar that was fixed on the back of the car. When we changed to the Cougar, I decided that I wanted a detachable tow bar, and I was quite insistent on this, and Angela couldn't understand why, and she, you know, the cost was a little bit more, but I think now we've had it for quite a few years. The benefits have been fantastic with it. We looked at all different options for fitting it. If you're going to have a tow bar fitted to your car, I would really do your research, search online fitters or people that come out to your house and do it, or actual centres that do them. Make sure they're obviously registered. We got ours from a local dealer, a company called Indespension. I'll put a link in the description below. They're possibly one of the biggest fitters in this area. They do trailers, rent trailers and manufacture trailers, so I thought I'd take it to them. Now we were booked in, I think it was the week before we were due to go away on our first trip with this tow car, and they ordered the tow bar. It was a Saturday. I dropped the car off and had a walk into the local town, and I'd only been gone maybe about 40 minutes and they phoned me up, and I thought, wow, that was quick. And they told me they'd got the wrong tow bar. It wouldn't fit on and they couldn't do it basically. So I came away from there a bit disappointed, but when I said to them, actually we need this tow bar by next Saturday, they were quite panicked as well. I had waited to have it fitted because I knew that they were, you know, they were supposedly the you know, the top people to do tow bars, but anyway, they ordered the correct tow bar and they did manage to rush it in and get the job done before we were going away. Now the initial tow bar that they ordered was I think it was a Brink tow bar that they ordered, and I'm quite glad that this didn't fit, because what they ordered afterwards was, in my eyes, far superior to what they were going to put on. So what have we got? Well, the tow bar that we've got is a WestFalia tow bar. It's a detachable tow bar. It's quite heavy, that. So the way that the tow bar works is at the top of the tow bar here, you'll see there is 3 ball bearings, and when you push the tow bar into place, those ball bearings come out and actually locate it into place. And you've got these 2 V neck things that when you shove that up into there, they sit into a space as well. So, and then this will spin round, the actual locating thing will spin round and go to green to show you that it's locked into place, but I'll show you how that works. So the tow bar came with the wiring loom. They order it with the tow bar and the wiring loom, and they fitted it. Again, it was fantastic. There was no issues. They gave me a free number plate as well. And this kind of tow bar is one that's called a vertical tow bar, so that when it fits in, it pushes in vertically. I've got a clip in a second. I'll show you about how we fit this in. But yeah, this has been, you know, a fantastic buy really. It was around about just over £500, I think, to have it fitted. The weight on it is 105. Just let me put that down. The weight on it is 105 kilograms, which is the tow bar weight on the car. There was a slight issue with that because some companies were saying that because it's a detachable tow bar, there is a 5 kilogram difference or a 10 kilogram difference, but the actual on the WestFalia website, and the actual limits on it are 105 kilograms. It's dead easy to fit. The reason why we wanted it, it was basically, you'll see in the next sort of clip that you'll see that it just, at the back of the car, it just aesthetically it looks a lot better without the tow bar on. Not that we're ashamed of having a tow bar or so in a Caravan, but I think if you look at the car, it does look a lot better, and also it stops me walking into it, because that's what was happening when we had a fixed tow bar. I had walked into it several times. We went for the 13-pin electrics. At the time, we had a Caravan that had the 7S and 7N socket. But the reason I went for the 13-pin electrics was to actually future-proof, you know, the car, the towing system, because I knew at some point we would be changing it. So we bought this device, which is a 13-pin to 7S and 7N socket. So you just put that in, and it clips on just like a normal 13-pin. It's got the lever there to tighten it on, and you plug your two sockets in there. I did eventually change the Caravan. I changed it from 7N and S. I changed it to 13-pin. I'll put a link into that video up there. So yeah, it's a really good tow bar. Really pleased with it. So let's go outside and I'll show you how it works. So this is the back of the car, and you can see at the moment it doesn't look like there's a tow bar fitted at all, which is the look that we were looking for. Also, what we didn't get with this was there was no bumper cut, which we were quite pleased with. They didn't need to do one because of the tow bar. So first of all, we take off the protective cover that covers where the tow bar sits into, and then we push the tow bar up into place. And you can see that it snaps into place and the handle turns there. The indicator has gone up to the green, so you know that the tow bar is definitely located into position. We've not had any issues with this at all. It has always clicked in first time, no problems at all. Once the tow bar is in and fitted, you can then remove the key. The key will only come out when the tow bar is fitted properly. So if the tow bar isn't fitted in properly, the key won't come out. Once you've got the key off, there is a protective cover that goes over the top of it. The only issue with this is that it's not connected to the tow bar, and I'm surprised I haven't lost this already. But yeah, it sits in the glove box in the car, and then we can put it back on. Taking the tow bar off, just remove the cover, and then we put the key back in and turn it to unlock it. Once it's unlocked, you pull the handle towards you and turn it towards the front of the car, and the tow bar drops off. Also remembering to put the protective cover back into place to make sure that nothing gets up into the hole where the tow bar goes. For the electrics on the car, which are just to the left, they slide down. You know, you'll notice that this socket is fitted sideways. Now the reason why they fitted sideways on this is they told me that if it was fitted the right way up, there wouldn't be enough room to put the plug in, and you wouldn't be able to see the plug. So I do see the method in the madness there. So that's our tow bar. If we change the vehicle, I would definitely have the same tow bar again, have that fitted. Unfortunately, due to the age of the car, we're going to get a newer car, and ideally I'd take that one off and put it on the new car, but it won't fit because the car, what we're hopefully going to get, will be a different fitting. So if you're going to buy a tow bar, yeah, do your research, have a look at mobile fitters. Some of them are quite good. Have a look at dealers as well, see what they are coming in with. Also, you've got to look at getting the correct wiring loom. That's the key to getting the right tow bar, because each wiring loom is specific to the vehicle. So you can get a generic wiring loom for that'll, like a universal one, but you want the one that's specifically made for your car. So make sure you have a really good look at that, because sometimes they don't work as good as they should do. So thanks for watching, stay safe, and I will see you soon. Bye bye.